if you like vinegar.
No.
We're going live.
You don't like vinegar?
We're going
You're
live.
old
Get in
though.
there.
We're going live. Hi, we're live. Oh shit. We're live.
I want to know, Pauletta, do you like vinegar?
Live. Frank and
Alright,
Tony.
Live from Frank and Tony's.
John Will's
booth.
In the freezing, heated room.
Yeah, frozen tundra over here.
Working out technical difficulties. Drinking vinegar
The art technical.
and such.
John's giving us a no.
Does it look like an echo? Is it like an echo sound? So it's bouncing off of all of this reverb shit.
Are you sure it's not the electronic button flashing?
One electronic button. Alright, we got 48 volts on, that's right. We got the denoise on, that's right.
Electronic sound.
That's what we need, that's right.
Are you sure it's not causing it?
Yes, I'm sure, 100% sure.
I believe
You
you.
see, look, we're talking into it. You see how the bars are going up? It's working.
Well, it's picking up our sound. That doesn't mean the sound's
It's picking up on the phone, so it's echoing like a crazy motherfucker. So we'll just start moving this in.
No, we won't be able to fit.
Yeah.
All right, here's what we're going to do for this interview. Nick is the interviewee of the day. We're going to do 5 questions, and then we're going to rotate out. It'll be a 2-man pod for a little bit at any one time.
There we go.
I worked so hard to level this thing.
And it was super on level.
All right. Shall I go first for the interview then?
Yeah.
I'll be the interviewee.
So you're saying that this is not even, it's not getting from the box to the phone at all? No.
That's it. It's only picking up on phone.
So how to unplug this?
The box right to the phone.
Yeah, so no change then. Exactly
Can you
the same.
still hear us?
No change whatsoever, exactly the same.
Or wait,
No change.
No change.
Scheiße.
Alright, let's plug it into the other one then. Let's do
Maybe the second one works?
What about that? Can you hear me? Alright, let's try a different one. You can't hear anything? Alright, let's try this one. Now what?
Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Any better or worse?
Delay, delay, delay.
We're live right now, okay? Let's at least do the interview a little bit. Come on,
Well,
buddy,
you can
sit
hear
back
shit.
down.
Can
You hear us off the phone?
No. Let's try this one. There we go. Now we connect to all the buttons.
All the buttons. Can you hear us at Aldi buttons?
It's
Yeah,
just phone mic.
Aldi buttons. It's a wholesale group for sound. And clicking.
So,
Should we just start
Oh.
talking and then while someone hooks up that other microphone to see if the other mic will work?
yeah.
Yeah, someone do a hot swap.
All right, Scotty, start the interview.
Okay. I was just gonna roll up. I was just gonna roll up everything. So, Nick,
Yeah. Here.
tell us
Give
about
us a different mic, please.
grade school.
No, you could use the same stand, just the other mic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Grade school is very Catholic.
It's very Catholic of
Which
you.
one?
Which one?
Louder.
Which one?
Which Catholic school?
I meant mainly Scotty, because his voice is gone still.
Hey, John, could you be a mensch and give me that little box right there?
What's that?
The one with the juice in it? It's a nice reverb here.
Get him that juicy box.
Yeah, juicy box, please. And we're getting a hot swap on the mic. Yeah, I went to St. William's in Euclid, now referred to as St. Robert and William.
Right, say
What
Billy
do you call it?
Bob's.
Billy Bob's. Yep,
Nice.
that's right. So yeah, there's just a lot of praying and doing dumb stuff.
You liked it though, right?
What's that?
You liked it, right?
No, it's terrible.
What age did you
That's so much easier.
start liking them little skirts?
Next question.
That's one question down. 4 more to go, then it's going to John.
Okay, that mic's not going to work with that cord though.
Scheiße.
You gotta unplug that cord and use the other one.
All right, I got it. Scotty, ask him another question.
I thought the mic was working.
Probably is.
Yeah, the part's not working is the phone. Going to the phone.
So just to keep it rolling and then
some grade school interests, activities, sports, anything of note in that era?
Oh yeah, I played the sports.
What was like some of your favorites? Like, what did you like most?
I played a lot of sports. I did basketball, baseball, football.
A lot of balls.
A lot of balls. And like whatever sports I get my hands on, like ultimate frisbee, some golf actually. I played golf when I was youth.
So very
Oh,
active
yeah.
with
I
everything.
know.
Right?
Totally.
Good athlete.
I literally should kill him that.
Oh, have fun.
That'll be
right?
kids,
You
but
can't
so
play
don't
them
tell
yet.
anybody.
You gotta put it in the holster first.
Between you and me.
Yes.
You got to go through. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank
put
you.
it through.
Yeah,
Have a great
and then
evening.
let's venture off to high school.
Hi, Nick. Bye, Nick.
Question
All
number
right.
3. 2 more to go.
I did go to high school. Next question.
But now remember, you guys got to speak up because you're talking into the phone, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're yelling.
We're sorry to make you
We
lose
yell,
your
that's
voice
okay.
more,
No,
Scott.
it's fine. It's actually better if it yells, but so
Look at now. If you're playing that one, you gotta turn off the 48-volt one. Good.
so off to college.
I did go to college. I graduated twice.
Question number 4.
Look at it. Look at it. Just
I went to college for the first time. I was like, that was fun.
What was your favorite college moment outside of like the college?
Well, it's probably something I don't remember except the black tail.
It makes a lot of sense. So off the job hood.
Yeah. I did work for a living.
Fucking do it.
Okay.
Keep the podcast going.
Hello, hello, hello.
Nice. I think I'm on question 4, right, Ed?
Yep, you got one more to go.
One
Make it
more
count.
question. Why don't you get along with your brother?
He's a pussy.
All right, go into the trauma of that.
What do you mean?
And that can count as his 5th question. This should be a good one. Maddie, if you want to be on, you got to ask him a question. It's Nick's day.
Yeah, ask Nick
You gotta
anything
actually,
you want to ever ask.
The mic's not working, man.
The
You gotta
mic's not
speak
working.
up.
Speak into the mic.
Speak on the phone.
I was just trying to like make a fart noise.
What is it
really
about
did not
women
say
and
that.
cameras where they always want to show their back to it unless they're putting it on Snapchat or Instagram?
Put their face into it. Yeah.
I guess I have a hive above my eyebrow. Nobody wanted to tell me. It's huge.
You can't even see it.
How much
now that you
makeup
point it
got
out.
on? How much makeup
Now that you
got
point
on?
it out.
Like a little bit.
Now I'm gonna
It's
look
hard to
at
tell
that.
with you because it looks like I see your skin, but then sometimes I'm like,
I see your skin.
you know, like pores and stuff, and then you see a woman that looks like they're
Why am I
kinda
frozen
chiseled
like that?
out from a piece
Oh,
of granite.
it's
Because your
like
pose, it's delayed.
That's a delay.
Oh,
Just in case somebody swears or
oh shit.
So show us your eye.
You get 2 questions for Nick, but you got to come over here and
Right
yell
here.
it.
Big
Over
red
here,
spot.
yell it.
How do you see how many? You have one viewer. Who's your viewer? Can you see who it is?
It's
Probably Paul Evans.
Oh, it's literally you.
me.
Yep.
I'm talking to the wall.
It's okay. If people watch it later on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twist their arm to make them
So
watch
come
it.
over
I'm
here
gonna be
real
famous.
quick. 2 questions to ask Nick.
How do you feel about vaping being banned from the inside of?
Oh, good
my
question.
God, that's shocking. That's a shocking development.
Louder, say it in the mic.
See, I feel like we were breaking the law for a long time, and we kind of like being devils without a cause. And now we're gonna have to obey the law. That's strange.
Okay, what's my next question? What's your favorite dinosaur?
Ooh,
Your favorite dinosaur.
That's a tough one because T-Rex is pretty awesome, but he's got those tiny arms.
Sad.
Yeah,
Sad,
so
sad day.
probably a velociraptor, but I heard that dinosaurs weren't as cool as all that because they had feathers.
So you mean
I
they
have
were
a pet
warmer?
bird. You're talking to somebody with a bird.
Birds running
You're
around.
talking to somebody with a pet bird.
So instead of like a velociraptor like eating your face off, he's probably just going like caw, caw. Wow,
I
that's
think
cool.
that's sick as fuck. Well spoken. I'm out.
All right, John, you're up for the questions.
Thank you, Maddie.
All right,
You next.
I'm up for the questions.
Question master. Ow.
Sorry, bud.
That was my patella.
Oh,
It's a pain in the patella.
I'm not gonna waste a question and ask what that is.
You know what patella is?
So what? That's not what I said. I said I'm not gonna waste a question and ask.
Oh.
Ah, it was a joke.
Oh.
Ah.
You can unplug the phone and try to Bluetooth again.
Just keep going. I'm just.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm like a guitar tech on stage during a show. You guys are playing. I'm just fucking with them trying to get it to work.
Alright, what did you go to college for?
Which time?
Both, all overall.
Oh, so the first time I went for engineering.
Okay.
Mechanical, it's like gears and, well, there's two types of mechanical engineers. There's the hot wet and there's the gizmo. Can you guess which type I was?
The hot wet.
I was the hot wet.
Yeah,
Yeah, a gizmo would be more like Jsonda, like a grease monkey. Loves like pouring oil on their hands and rubbing it into their pores.
Yeah, he doesn't really mind the W2, or sorry, the WD-40 face mask procedure, right?
WD-40? No, that's not. No, you're talking about like SAE 5-weight 30.
Oh yeah, sorry man, my bad. I'm trying to get there.
Yeah.
Now,
Keep going. Keep going.
for the other one,
Hot wet.
no, like for the other degree.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it marketing? That's not one of my questions.
Yeah, Masters of Business Administration with concentration in marketing and entrepreneur.
All right, so now my next question will be, what made you want to get into engineering?
Roller coasters, actually.
Yeah? You had a lot of fun going to parks and
When I
getting
was
to see rides?
when I was a wee lad,
lad.
I was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon like with Reckless Landing.
Oh, great game.
Yeah, and so like I sent out a letter to one of the engineering firms that was designing the rides, and I was like, I want to design rides. What do I do? They said, go for engineering. I said, okay.
No.
It was a huge mistake.
Yeah, was it more architecture and planning, or what do you think would have actually helped you more?
Just hold this phone real quick. Don't do anything. Just hold it. Because I don't have it locked in. Just hold it.
They can do the fun stuff. Like when I went to go visit the university to see if I wanted to go there, there was some people doing some punkin' chunkin' out in the parking lot.
What's pumpkin chucking?
Like you take a pumpkin, you launch it off the
Oh, yeah, those events.
Trebuchets.
Yeah, it's kind of like tractor pull, but instead you get to launch food in the air. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of
So
fun.
they were having all the fun, and then the engineers were sitting there like with their slide rules, doing slide rules.
Bring that down, Scotty.
Yeah.
All right, and then what made you want to go into marketing and business management, was it?
Entrepreneurship and marketing, but it's basically just an MBA. So I was like, when I was in university the first time.
Keep going.
The microphone,
No, I'm not. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, you know what? Maybe that thing just wasn't plugged all the way in. Maybe you do have to take the case off, but it's still plugged all the way in. Because that.
Oh, trust me. My phone's running without a case right now. I'm very careful with this.
Yeah. So.
That can be one of Jared's questions.
Keep talking, man.
Business class, business electives when I was in undergrad for engineering, and I was like, wow,
Flip the camera.
these classes are easy.
Double tap.
Oh yeah, there we are.
Welcome back.
Yeah, probably just wasn't plugging into the phone all the way.
Keep going.
And then, what is the most fun about what is happening right now?
The most fun is that I went to 5 different stores looking for a cable. I couldn't find it. And now this
Because if
cable
you're
not even fully working.
for the people watching or later on, we've been looking for splitters for headsets so we can just put our audio directly in and they'll automatically cancel it out, because we can spend a lot of money on these microphones, or we can buy gaming headsets.
Nick's like, where's
That's right. Nick can spend a lot of money on these kind of microphones, or we could just bother to buy gaming headsets, which already have the noise canceling in them, and it apparently works a lot better. Which hindsight should be 20/20 on that, don't you feel? Right? I do, kind of, like being a gamer and all.
Now?
We didn't plug it in all the way.
Oh yeah, I forgot the stupid cord. When like the case gets in the way, you can't like actually jam it in there.
It only took 15 minutes, but we did it, guys.
We did it,
guys.
Oh my god!
You know what this is?
Oh yeah!
Oh my God, Scotty.
Oh yeah!
All right, now John, it's your turn for 5 questions.
Oh yeah, we could like scoot this thing back now a little bit.
Now,
Someone commented. Hey, what's the comment say?
I got it on my phone.
It sounds like T-Pain right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, I'll keep asking questions. You ready? All right, I'll keep going.
All right, we're going to start the 5-question process.
Good God,
No,
man.
it took 15 minutes, but now it works.
We did it! I feel like Dora the Explorer right now.
And actually,
okay?
theoretically, you could switch back to the better microphone.
It's just so much work.
Well, yeah, 'cause actually, you can plug them both in. You can plug the other one back in to that over there, press the 48-volt button, and then we can get both microphones.
That's all right. But it's already been 15 minutes, so let's just keep going. I can hear you guys now. So.
Let's do what works.
Yeah. We'll fuck with it more.
Now, I just want to say on the regards to the whole smoking inside with vapes is no longer allowed at Frank and Tony's. I would like to say it's probably a good thing, honestly. Like, if secondhand smoke was such a bad thing, why wouldn't we see, like, secondhand smoke of these as being a bad thing? So I don't want to be that asshole. It's like, oh no, you're taking my freedoms away. But I'm also like, well, we're taking them away to protect other people, right? How do you feel about that?
Oh man, personal freedom versus externalities, as we called it in the biz.
What, other people's freedoms?
Externalities when you're harming somebody else, like with a secondhand smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause like cigarette smoke, the secondhand smoke, like it absorbs into your clothes and like
Yeah.
you get in their lungs and all those.
Dude, man, your
science
clothes
and
will
stuff.
smell for weeks.
Well, you don't wear the same clothes for weeks.
Yes, but if you wear a jacket into a place, that jacket's gonna stench.
Well,
And
sometimes
most
you
people
gotta
don't
take-
own multiple jackets unless you're a girl.
Sometimes you gotta take off your
And-
pants and jacket.
Yeah, okay, you're gonna... So, like, if you've ever had a fleece-lined shirt or jacket, you know that the more you wash it, the more it gets ruined. So, like, cigarette smoke, like, which is why it's nice to smoke these, because that scent doesn't stick to you like a cigarette.
No, not at all.
But at the same time, like, we acknowledge that with cigarettes, there was a secondhand problem where, like, people were suffering from, people that never smoked were suffering, medical conditions such as
We
cancer.
just got the mic working. Fuck off. We're working on it.
It's Amazon's fault, fucking assholes. I ordered it through Prime. It was supposed to be here today. 2-day shipping. Ordered on Saturday. And they're like, whoops, it's not coming. I'm like, dude, that's what Prime's supposed to be.
You have Prime, and it's not priming?
No, because I ordered 4 items, and 3 of them showed up. And the
Okay.
4th one didn't, because we have 4 headsets. We could all be sitting here on our freaking cans. What Scotty was saying, we got the cans. We got this little freaking cord that finally works. The only thing we don't have is the damn splitter.
Okay. I swear, I remember my dad had a couple, but they were only for headphones. They wouldn't work for a microphone. I find it hard to believe, like, well, I keep going Radio Shack, but Radio Shack closed.
Yeah, you're living in the past, man.
Dude, I'm old, man. I remember September 11th, okay?
You're invoking September 11th right now? I thought you
Yep.
had questions for me.
Actually, I'm buying time so John can build up the liquid courage to come over here in front of the camera.
I'm sorry I got the microphone working when you guys were talking.
We're over here dicking around. You're
Yeah.
over here dicking around. We're all
It's
dicking around.
it's your turn for 5 questions, goddammit.
17 questions and I only get
15
5.
minutes getting the
I know,
microphone
all right.
working. It's working,
All right,
Ed.
John,
Shut
get
up.
back in here.
John's up.
John, come
John's
on.
up.
I haven't even heard what you've been asked because I'm in trouble with it. But it works.
Absolutely nothing.
Of love. Roller coaster. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, Jsonda, welcome to the show.
Boobs or butts?
Both. But 2 of one and 1 of the other.
But the butt has 2 cheeks, technically.
Well, you said butts.
Oh, okay.
Plural.
But then boobs as well.
Well, you can't have 1 boob hanging out. That'd be weird.
Technically, you can.
Yeah, but like, okay, like in your fantasies when you're sitting there late at night, like, I'm thinking of boobs and butts. You think of 1 boob?
Maybe I just want a girl to have 1 titty hanging out.
What's the other one doing?
Just chilling, sleeping, taking a nap in the hammock.
The over-the-shoulder boulder holster?
It's like when you see like the under boob, the side boob, and everything else, and you're like, oh god, that's what. And then when you finally see him, you're like, oh, that's awesome. But now I'm disappointed because there's nothing left to see. I've seen it all now.
That's what nice lingerie is about. Like, it gives you enough concealed that it's like tantalizing enough that once you get it off, there's a reward. But otherwise, if there's too much showing, you're like, well, what else is left to see?
Well, then you got to go downstairs.
Right. There's other parts of the body of the female. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not just a couple of boobs hanging out.
Scott, you made it a sex ed talk without trying. No.
Sex ed.
It's a
It's
TED
an
talk
acronym
with Scott.
in this case.
It's an ed talk with Ed.
All right. So I don't even know what you.
It's an acronym at this.
I didn't even know what you were asked earlier. So okay.
Well, we got my whole life so far.
Pretty much.
We'll give you 8 questions instead of 5.
Okay. Favorite band?
Butthole surfers.
Oh, nice.
What the fuck?
Nice. That's a band.
Why?
That's a band. You know them. You would know them if you heard their shit.
That's right.
Alright.
All right.
Or am I thinking of the band Pepper that has the song Butthole Surfers? Did I reverse it?
Well, but all right. So you remember Guitar Hero, who was in my room last night?
I never had Guitar Hero.
I'm sorry, bud. That's
I was a
little sad.
We
guitar,
liked it. You were
I
like-
was a Guitar Zero.
Oh, so were you the kid where it's like, you know, like in fucking Malibu's Most Wanted? I had Gamecast. You didn't even have like, there was Dreamcast and there's Game. Nah, I had Gamecast, man. I couldn't afford it. You had like the off-brand like video game console.
And Nintendo.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, very on brand.
Okay. Yeah. See.
The block? What's the block?
Dude, that's what it was. Nintendo was a block. It was literally a cube.
Oh, GameCube.
No, that's GameCube. We're talking the original Nintendo.
What's the original? Oh, you need to look
NES.
up.
Nintendo
Yes.
Entertainment System.
Yes.
Duck
Okay.
Hunt. Mario. Joust. Oh, no, wait, that was Atari.
Right.
Excite Fight, Techno
Spider-Man.
No.
That wasn't on there.
Spider-Man had a.
No,
I remember.
I wasn't a Spider-Man kind of guy. I was it's a me, Mario.
Oh yeah, the Mario Luigi one. Actually, Mario started on that, right?
Well, Mario started in Donkey Kong, but
Yeah.
now we're going
Okay,
all kinds of
well-
wacky directions here.
He didn't get his identity until they got his own game.
Yeah.
Was this interview
Right.
about Mario or
Yeah.
what's going on
Okay.
here?
All right. All right. I'm like totally caught off guard here because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck.
Well, do we have like comments or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's Butthole Surfers.
Oh, the song's called Pepper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't reverse it. And smell you in my clothes.
John, another question.
Sugary and sugary and softly spoken lies.
Okay. All right.
Wait, is that the band?
Yeah. I'm always jealous of this man's facial hair because he can grow a glorious full beard.
Yeah.
If you shave your face, how long does it take you to grow something like
A
that?
couple years.
A couple of years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, last time I shaved my face was
The wedding.
probably the wedding, yeah. Was that like a year or two?
About a year and a half ago?
Yeah, a year and a half. So yeah, this is about a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes forever to grow, and then eventually I'm just like, maybe I should chop it down. Like, it was supposed to be like a Browns Super Bowl beard. And I was like, oh my god, it's going to be like Ray Finkel.
But Finkel is Einhorn.
What?
But Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
You got to translate this for me. English. Subject, predicate.
You literally said it! Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. I had sex with a man!
I don't know about all that, but I just thought he had a long beard.
He is gay.
See?
Have you ever seen Ace Ventura? He literally said, Ray Finkel?
I haven't seen that in a long time.
All right. Well, okay, let me redact that last statement. Like ZZ Top.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
There you
Okay.
And actually, my Instagram handle for the longest time was Tenacious ZZ Top.
Okay.
I thought it was
And
pretty good.
now it's
Nick Paperclip.
Nick Mean.
No, that's Facebook.
My son is 18.
I think your snap. Oh, well, I don't know. Let's say or
My snap is Zick Mean.
Zick Mean. Yeah.
I just reversed the letters. Yeah, but I went with Nick Paperclip because it's kind of like Chris Stapleton. And my tagline is, in the war between Staples and Paperclips, we all need a hero. Do we have comments? Hi, I can't read that far, but if we have comments, hello.
Since I didn't really get to ask a question, real quick question. What is your favorite South Park character?
My favorite South Park character?
See, you do have auto-tune right now. That's why I'm telling you it's this button.
No, because if you turn the volume up, don't. If you turn the volume up on there, you can hear it just fine, but it'll echo throughout here.
Without electronic sound.
It's fine. You could hear it through my phone if you turn the volume up. You can hear it
It's
just
echoey
fine.
because of all these metal doors.
It's echoey because if I turn the volume up on there, it's picking it up on here.
That's the reverb.
Scott Brunner, tell him to sing I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat and I'm going fast and got a nautical theme cashmere Afghan.
I got my swim trunks and my flippy floppies.
You're at Kinko's, so flipping copies.
Yep. There you go. Okay.
Favorite South Park character?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get to ask
Butters.
any questions.
Butters?
Butters.
Yeah.
I'm grounded.
You're not going the Cartman route or Randy Marsh?
Cartman's a fucking sociopath.
I
know what I am saying.
Fucking hilarious.
Do you know what I am saying? Butters bottom bitch. Okay, that was pretty funny.
What was that superhero in that season?
All of them. Mysterion.
Yeah.
He was Captain Chaos, and then
Professor Chaos.
Professor
Chaos.
Chaos.
He threw a
Sorry,
ninja star in his
they
eye.
made the most likable character the villain in that series, okay?
And they threw a ninja star in his eye, and then they took
Oh, yeah.
the
You're
dog
like,
pound.
no, poor Butters.
All right. So you recently got a guitar.
I did.
What are you learning? What are you trying to learn on it?
I'm trying to learn how to not drop it. I'm trying to learn how to get calluses on my fingers. So I went up and bought a guitar strap.
You should learn arpeggio scales.
Arpeggio, what now?
Can I swap out real quick?
Nobody knows
Arpeggio.
So it's a myth.
Oh, is that like an archipelago?
Don't say that as
So,
a musician.
Just play whatever you want,
literally
and then
need
just
those.
play the basic scales. Just learn the basic scales,
Here.
which even I don't even fucking.
Here, okay, get out. I can help.
I guarantee nobody heard anything we said in the past 2 minutes. We're all yelling at the same time.
That's fair.
Just play something, and you'll develop calluses. All you gotta do is strum. All you gotta do is play.
Yeah, maybe log on.
Just start fucking around, and just play notes, and then eventually you'll start putting those notes together.
Well, the biggest thing is I needed the strap so I don't drop it.
You can sit down and
You
play.
don't have a strap yet?
I finally got it.
Sit down and play. It's an acoustic.
Well,
Oh,
I
grabbed you one.
have one now. People say things like that, like, "Oh, I got all this stuff. I can give it to you." I'm like, "Okay, great, but when? But when?"
No,
So I'm
no.
just gonna go and get what I need now.
I see you every day. I would just put it in my car, okay?
Well, that's post effecto.
Alright.
I gotta pee.
Scotty, I bet you have a better explanation than I do on arpeggio scales. How about you take this? Real quick.
Is that like an island chain archipelago?
Yeah. Don't worry about them. Just make catchy, good songs. Only one that likes arpeggio scales are other musicians. And
Oh yeah, I sent you a couple of my songs the other day.
you did. What are you working on currently?
Working on trying to remember where the hell I was because I have like 50 songs bouncing around in my brain.
Well, I'll recommend one at a time. That's how it works.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying I should do like a couple lines on one and switch to another and switch to another and switch to another? And
Yeah,
switch
how
to
you
another?
doing with your hand type exercises? No, not that. There you go. There, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's tough learning guitar. So I'm taking them through the crash course method. What kind of guitar did you get?
It was, I guess they call it like a white label because
Okay.
it doesn't have a brand on it. But it's a cool looking one. It's an acoustic, 6-string. My uncle like tuned everything. Yep. My uncle tuned everything. He had this like little cool app where like you can just like tune it on the app. So like even like a no talent ass clown can do it.
Right.
And then the other day I was at John's place and he busted out the guitar because I wanted to sing him a Nirvana song. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to tune it. All I need to know is one string, and I can tune all the rest of the strings." It sounded terrible because he wouldn't use the app.
Yeah, just
So
use.
we were kind of drunked up.
Just
so.
use the tuners. Don't sit there and play by ear, especially when you're drinking.
There's actually really good free. Well, I'll say about it later.
They're everywhere. Does your guitar have like an amp, like a plug-in for amps or
No,
anything?
no, it's just
Okay.
acoustic.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because like we were watching that dude. Yo, John, remember the other night we were watching that dude like take songs like Little John and makes them into like nice acoustic sounding ones.
Dan Hennick.
Dan Hednick. Yeah, I was like, whatever happened to that guy? He had such a great idea, but he never followed through on it.
By the way, Pauletta said she could hear us tonight.
Touchdown.
Took forever, but we did it.
Yes.
Took an hour and a half, but we are heard.
It just took me failing miserably driving to 5 different stores, driving all around town, fail, and then us just like it was like watching a monkey try to hump a doorknob. Trying to get us to do this.
So for the people out there, we're going to go to headsets because the headsets work very well, which we tested on. Work very well. We just need the right splitter to go in there.
Jsonda, stop promising people our audio is going to be good because we have no idea how these headsets are going to work.
That's all right. Well, we know the one I have works.
Well, yeah, but now we have 3 different types of headsets. So like, are they all going to work?
They
Maybe.
should.
Now,
They
when you put
should.
your phone next to the mic, does it cause it to go?
Plus, you can still hear it.
Actually, I don't know.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's going to go. I'm going to lose all of our progress. We're doing like
Actually, it's not.
we're doing like 1 step forward, 2 steps back here.
Actually, it didn't do anything.
John Wilkes Boofen, where you can see massive regression weekly.
We take like 2 steps forward and like 2 1/4 back, and then we take like 5 steps forward and then take like 5 1/4 back.
Yeah, because we were here dicking around with this thing on Friday, and then we were dicking around with it on Saturday, and now we're dicking around with it on Monday. It's a lot of dicking around.
I feel like it's more like we go 5 steps forward, 4 3/4 back.
This is not a math
We're
show.
like we're still gaining a little bit.
All right, I'm going to start tracking my steps just for you.
Yeah.
I got my steps yesterday because I had to go to
John,
frickin' Target so many times.
You know what arpeggio scales are?
I don't play them. I don't know them, so I don't play them.
Next question.
Nobody does.
I don't want any archipelagos. Next question.
Rock solos, man.
All right, I'm the man of the hour. Question denied. Next.
All right. Favorite toy as a kid?
Favorite toy as a kid?
That's not a video game.
Oh shit.
Dinosaurs?
No, do you have like a
Action
favorite, a
figures.
specific toy in your mind that brings you joy when you think about it that you remember?
Go go Power Rangers.
About like Power Rangers action figures?
Oh yeah, and they joined together, created the Megazord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I gave those toys to a friend a couple years ago, and I never saw him again. A-Train, if you're watching, did you sell those? Did I get the money? Or are you going to give them back? Because that was the original plan. Like, these are probably valuable. Let's sell them. And then they disappeared forever.
Okay. Something, obviously you're passionate about the podcast, but something you're passionate about in life. Like more as like as a hobby as an adult. Something that you could just do by yourself or with friends. What interests you? History interests you? Is it reading up on history, or like is there something you like doing that's a hobby of yours?
Yeah, I was getting into the history for a while. Because, like, I was just, like, kind of trying to put all the pieces together. Like, you know, you like see things around in the modern age, and you're like, why is it like that? Why is it like this? And you're like, oh, maybe if I go back in time, I can figure it out more. All right, I'm just going to launch into a monologue here for a second because you guys are really struggling here.
Because I was caught so off guard, I was fucking with the
We were
mic all the
talking about
time.
Ninja Turtles, the OG movies
No,
with
but
live action people.
I said Power Rangers. Stick on topic. All right, so
We did, but we switched real quick.
all right, no switching. Yeah, so like when I got out of collage the second time, and we can skip ahead for a while. I was getting into like investing, like stock market stuff.
I do remember.
Yeah, so like we started a stock market challenge January 2020, which is exactly the worst time you could ever start a stock market challenge because COVID hit a couple months later and decimated everything. So we were like, oh, well, we're not sure what we're doing. Maybe we could keep on going with it. Maybe it'd be a good time to buy the dip.
You say buy the dick?
Buy the dip.
Oh, the dip.
Yeah, you don't have to buy dick. It's available for free on every corner.
When it crashes, you expect it to go back up, especially in times of when people aren't buying as much. It also will inevitably result in the stock going down, so it's a better chance to buy it. Because at that time, nobody had the money to buy stocks, well, except for the super wealthy.
So are you talking about dip or dick? Because that can go either way. If it crashes with dick, it'll go up again eventually.
Yeah, exactly. And that was his plan, right?
I said dick, not dip.
Oh, I thought we were still talking stocks.
No, I said, are you talking?
Invest in dick. Invest in dick.
Yeah, the market for dick is a terrible market to invest in because the supply is semi-infinite and the demand is very low. And every woman in the world knows this.
That's the I've heard all day, man. That is great.
If anything, you should invest in snacks.
By oh so high.
So anyway, when the COVID crash was coming, I knew it was coming because I had done stock market analysis in my undergrad when I was at Akron, so it was like circa 2009, something like that. I was in a stock market challenge in that class, and I just absolutely smashed it. Like my returns on assets was like over a course of only, how long is the semester? 10 weeks. My return on assets was like 121%. And then like the next best person was at like 15. So like I just like absolutely smashed it. And actually all my studies, the professor then used all my material for teaching the class in subsequent years. So like I was better than all the other students. I was better than the professor too. So that was like kind of like one of the impetus for going in to do business administration, because I was like, I know all about this, even though I'm not classically trained, so let's like go round two. Well, anyway, so we did like more market analysis then, and it was like super boring stuff. It was like bonds. It was like, I don't want to put you to sleep, but I could talk about it for hours and hours. Well, after I got out of school, I was like, let's get back into it. So I got back into it like January 2020, and I literally just studied everything to do with the stock market, everything to do with economics, every day for 3 years straight for like, I don't know, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day. So I was just learning as much as I possibly could. And I was like, you know what? This is like so short-sighted. No one knows what the hell's going on. People just like operate off of like colloquialisms, like when it goes down, always buy because it will always go back up. Well, I'm like, that's not necessarily the case.
Because it might go belly up.
Yes, exactly. That's why I found that it's very rare for companies to actually survive long-term. Because you see the market, that's a collection that keeps on changing. They switched everything up again and again and again. But individual companies, they have a life cycle where they go up, they go down, they crash and burn. So I was like, well, I want, because when I first started on Robinhood, it only went back 5 years. And if you're only looking at 5 years, you're like investing like this. Like, oh, I think it's going to go up, I think it's going to go down. You don't know jack shit. So I started looking at a 100-year time frame. So I was looking at a 100-year time frame. That was a lot better picture than it was still a snapshot, though. I was like, I still don't know enough looking at a 100-year time frame. So I started, okay, let's see. Can I look at a 1,000-year time frame? Can I look at a 2,000-year time frame? Can I look at all of recorded history? That's why I started getting really into history. So I wanted to know about the stock market and economics and how it all interplayed together. So that's why I got really into history and like trying to learn all those lessons so I don't fail now. So that's why I got really into history, like looking like what happened then, what's happening throughout the years, how is it a corollary to what's happening now? And that's why I feel like I became like enlightened a little bit about all this, like many different things I never thought about, like what happened in the years of the Romans, what happened in the years of like the British Empire, and like you can like start connecting the pieces once you learn enough different subjects, and then like you can start drawing conclusions. That's the exciting part for me.
It's also interesting on how, economics and stock market, yes, but as far as technology and us as a species evolves, and the things that are created that also impact that. New inventions, 30 years ago, none of this would have existed unless we were in a radio station. Now we're a bunch of degenerates at a bar, struggling with the microphone, yelling at Ed to shut the fuck up.
It's called studying trends. Studying trends. That's what you do.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You were in January 2020. You were studying the trends in You didn't see the demand for toilet paper.
Well, so I knew the market was going to crash.
Economists didn't expect that toilet paper would be the go-to.
Because that's what we created.
Well, economists aren't that smart.
It was supposed to be a safety good because, like, what's one thing you're going to miss? It's a conversation for a different day, honestly.
It's a distraction. It gets you distracted from other things. So you worry about toilet paper.
No. It's people, because it's safety. What happens if the power... Okay.
I'll be right back.
Here. What happens if the power grid goes down? What happens if our water supply stops working? You're not getting clean water. You're not going to have a proper way to bathe yourself. People wanted toilet paper instinctually. Instinctually. There's no reason, Right.
So what did you end up investing, or what were you when you in 2020? What were you leaning towards? I'm curious about that.
I remember when I was investing in with funny money in the 2010 time frame, and I was looking at the silver and gold divisor, where gold usually performs first, and then silver catches up, and gold is a store of wealth and a store of value. So I was like, okay, well, what happened previously was when I was doing the 2010 version, silver caught up very quickly. So gold had gone on a historic run, and silver lagged behind. But then silver went on a tear where it increased an order of over 100% in a matter of 10 weeks. I was like, okay, well, let's just do that again. So in 2020, we started with something small, $100. I basically invested it all in silver. So I was like, okay, so the economy's going to take a crash, and how can I protect myself from this crash I know is going to happen? So I invested in silver because I thought silver is a hard asset, and when our economy goes down, the silver would go up. Well, I didn't have it quite right because of all the nuance. That silver and the stock market are not a one-to-one inverse relationship. So silver is basically, and gold, are...
they correlate, they don't cause it.
They correlate to inflation.
Yeah.
They correlate to inflation, they don't correlate to the stock market. And that was the nuance that was missing. So if I had instead invested in an inverse ETF, if I had just done a direct bet against the market, then I could have yielded great dividends. So I could tell clear as day, this COVID thing is going to be a really big, bad bug, and that the world economy is going to be affected tremendously. But I just didn't have the right asset class in place at that time. And so, therefore, that's what I've been looking for the past couple of years. Now I think there's going to be another big crash, and I think it's already almost a year late. So that's why now I'm looking for these direct inverse correlations.
But everybody is looking for the next big crash. Everybody hopes there's another one. The next one will come again. I don't want to make it political, but if the economy does better...
What are those?
Inflation goes down.
We didn't do our normal routine.
What are those?
Bad with a
We
Republican.
didn't do our normal routine to start the show.
Oh yeah, little
Because
beers.
it was a giant clusterfuck.
Well, also I wasn't going to buy them, so I spent all my money on equipment.
That's how I felt about it. I'm like, I'll get them.
Cheers. Let's go. Yeah.
7 hours?
Muchas gracias, señor.
How do you feel? Did you ever get savings bonds as a child?
Yes.
How do you feel about those as an investment still?
Well, bonds are as close as you can get to risk-free investment
Exactly.
because theoretically the government should never go out of business.
Correct. It won't. The U.S. government will never go. And there's a lot of people that be like, oh, the U.S. government's going to tank. How do you feel about that when they say that?
Well, the credit rating for the U.S. government went from AAA to AA+, so it's not 100% assured anymore.
Yeah.
Because we're having these government shutdowns, we're having these fiscal cliffs. So it's no longer truly a risk-free rate. So, I mean, yes, it's about as safe as you can get. It's not a junk bond or something.
Now, in respect to when people are the government shuts down, that's because negotiations have ceased in Congress. And they will resume because they will need things to go back. They'll need the government to start working again. So inevitably, you'll have the government to continue. And that's not a good basis for it.
I have to respond to a comment from Mr. Scott Bruner. Fuck you. Because I got a free GameStop stock when it was like $2 and some change, and then it shot up to $500, and I literally sold it like a month before that for like $3 or $4 or something. So when that stock went up like $500 some dollars, I was so pissed off, and he makes sure that I do not forget about that.
Game stonk.
Damn, this Mr. Bruner really seems to know you well, John.
Well, I just gotta say, like, I was actually way before Wall Street bets. I was way before any of this like degenerate activity. I already knew that what the economy was going to do based on very obvious signs, but I just wasn't able to capitalize on it like the fucking GameStop.
Are you Jordan Belfort, and we just don't know it?
Well, Jordan Belfort was a scam artist, so no.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Because I thought I knew you. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I've read these economist books, and a lot of them are full of shit, and a lot of them are fucking dumbasses. So I feel like it's not that, well, if once you research it every day for fucking 10 hours a day for 3 years, you see all the cracks. You see that, like, everybody's bought and paid
Cracks.
The economy now. In the
Oh,
economy
yeah, not ass
or in,
cracks.
like politics.
I don't know. I don't venture into politics. I really could give a shit about
But you're
politics.
talking about, like, everybody's bought and paid for in economics?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, you got the talking heads on the TV shows and, like, buy this stock, buy that stock, everything's great. It's like, they don't even look and do a deep dive.
You mean
into,
like
what's happening.
Louder with Crowder? No, not Louder with Crowder. The other one, the one where they had the button, they went, doo-doo.
Oh, yeah.
That guy, I can't remember his
the
name.
The bald dude.
Yeah. Angry motherfucker.
Fast Money, Mad Money, Jim Cramer.
Jim Cramer. No, yeah, okay. And he specifically was at fault for when he was telling people to buy before the previous collapse.
The Great Financial Crisis of 2008.
Yes, which was the mortgage crisis, where like he was telling people to invest in this shit, and because he knew when it was going to collapse, and he sold it all out.
He's got his cronies, and he makes money when they make money, and everyone's like having a big old damn party, and there's no real price discovery anymore. Like, how much is Apple worth? $1 trillion?
Yeah.
Fuck no. Apple's worth $1 trillion because people keep on throwing their money at Apple, and they have no clue what the hell they're buying.
Yeah, they should stop buying it after Bill Gates died.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs, sorry.
As long as we're on
I'm
the
really
subject.
high and drunk right now.
As long as we're on the subject and you've got all this vast knowledge, what do you think about the crypto markets and some trends or anything about that? It's just opinions.
Absolutely. I researched this in depth. I was trying to find the last time we had an inflation crisis like we have now, especially as it pertains to M2 money supply.
We're going to disinflation.
Eventually. But
we're at disinflation right now. Costs are coming down right
He's
now.
helping us get rich. Come on.
Okay,
But
so
in
let's go.
respect to
Let's
that
go
question-
to the American Revolutionary War, though. 1778 was the last time I saw a monetary supply increase like we saw during the COVID crisis. 1778, not during the Civil War,
That's
not
too
1812.
far ago.
1778 was the last time I could find a time when our economy is as insane as it is right now. And you know what happened in 1778? All those different currencies of all the different states, they all crashed. And so that's a good corollary to what we're doing with crypto. At first I was saying like maybe 90% of crypto will crash by 90%, but a 90% crash in crypto is commonplace. And I'm like, maybe I have to get more extreme. Maybe 99% of crypto will lose 99%.
No, because
So it's like a
the
big
markets are
pyramid scheme.
completely different. No, well, like crypto, yeah. But like the markets are completely different. There's way too much more going on now in the market.
The markets now are the same as they were before.
There's more business than there's ever been in the entire history of the human race.
But the fundamentals stay the same.
Recorded history of the human race. We still know not pretty.
But you don't look far enough back.
But
it happened in the Roman
no,
Empire. It happened in the
I
Dutch
do.
Empire. It happened
But-
again and again and again.
My statement is true. There's never been more businesses in the history of the human race.
Well, there probably
And
have been because now there's multinational conglomerates that are eating up everything.
Yeah, but they still influence they have. So this is the difference between thinking that because a bunch of people own things, there isn't small businesses still out there.
Small businesses have been eradicated by
And it's-
Walmart and Amazon.
Now wait.
No,
now-
but there's still small business. Sorry,
Now wait.
landscaping, any kind of manual labor kind of business.
We have these multinational
But
conglomerations.
there's-
They could have 100,000
but
employees.
there's-
They could be worth $1 trillion.
There's still places that sell paint, even though Walmart sells paint.
PPG
There's
is
still
like taking
places
over
selling
everything.
lumber,
Sherwin-Williams,
even though
that's about it.
you probably buy it
Go-
off Amazon.
Going by what you say, so you're going by habits, which I fully agree with what you're saying. It goes by habits of, like the history repeats itself. At the time, you're looking at an economy of what they have at the time. the economy is going to change by the different things we have at the time, which I was talking about, technology, all that stuff. So the history of events can repeat itself.
Well, they don't often repeat, but they
Or
don't
repeat, not an exact, but repeat.
There's a phrase. History doesn't always repeat, but it often rhymes.
Yes, okay. It's like a similar repetitive event, okay? Which, you look about what we have right now. What fucks me up about, like, Bitcoin is I remember looking on my stock market app and looking at Bitcoin when it was like $2,000 something.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, 8-9 grand.
Right.
Like, insane. Like,
It's a mania.
Like, literally quick.
It's a mania.
Quick. I don't even know what it's at now. I haven't looked.
Well, you just see the numbers, but you don't see the history.
Yeah.
You remember the great tulip mania in the Dutch Empire? It was exactly the same thing we have now. They were buying tulips, like literally the flowers.
Yeah.
And tulips got so expensive that one single rare tulip could be worth like an entire household.
Yeah.
And how is that not the same as what we're doing with Bitcoin right now? And of course it crashed.
It's supply and demand, basically, kind of, in a way.
I see the difference with tulips.
Technology makes it easier for people to like scam, like, and do things like it was in the past. And I once did, I talked some gals into investing in the tulips, and they said, "What are they? Why?" And I say, "Because you can plant tulips."
You can plant tulips,
But you can't grow tulips. Listen, there's a difference between being able to plant something and be able to make it grow into a full-fledged product that you can sell. And this is the problem, like that they encounter with weed. You can't always grow shit that's always over 30% THC content. And instead, they remarketed it so that you could be like, oh, let's invest. We want to remarket weed so that the percentage of THC doesn't matter. Instead, you want to rely on terpenes. And I still swear that no matter how much I smoke, the stronger shit gets me higher, okay? Same thing with tulip. If it's a really hard and difficult brand to grow, or breed of tulip to grow, then there is a market value there for it for being that expensive. Because there's the difficulty in that not everybody can do it.
Win competition!
Exactly!
Hey, yes!
And in the tulip market, if you're growing a better tulip, then you're going to make more money off of it.
Actually, I'm going to save this subject for next week. Never mind.
Wow, what's next week?
What are we talking about next week?
No, a subject for next week, because there's a subject I want to talk about, but this has already been going on, so I'm not going to change it.
Let's get back to Nick. We need to know
money
more.
isn't
All right.
The money isn't in the tulips. The money is in the delivery system to keep that.
The delivery system.
Yeah.
Let's keep the tulips active.
Mark in our corner over here is like the market that really matters for tulips is the delivery market. That also includes.
Well, that's your pricing.
Well, that also includes if you own the means of transport, then you also own the middleman for when you're transporting new fertilizers, water for the plants to grow them. If the person's selling tulips, it's not just in selling and transporting those tulips and keeping them well. If you also own other means of it, you're going to make way more money.
3 lips?
3 lips.
Well, I mean, hell, with all the changes and strains of marijuana that they changed out, let's make 3 lips.
I walk out here, I'm hearing people talk about the price of tulips. And I'm like, that doesn't go, yeah, but like, it's really the cost.
I feel like they can hear me.
I just snuck in and told him the joke.
And like, they're not
We're
falling
planting
apart.
tulips. I was just
Yeah.
We were talking about like
That's about
the
refrigeration.
tulip mania in the Dutch Empire, like the 1700s.
That's why Germany's so popular, right?
Well, it was just like a common mania, like how like NFTs are now.
Tulips are the original NFT.
a lot of females planting tulips in Germany.
Tulips are the original NFT.
I don't know. There's tulip fields.
Yeah.
What country has that? Is that Turkey?
They're originally from Turkey.
Well,
Okay, well, I don't care about where
My
originally
people.
they're from. Where is the place? I want to fucking.
I'm looking
Oh,
for
yeah.
tulips
I
tonight.
They're not helping.
I didn't know, so I just shouted out a factoid.
Well, I was just saying, I mean, at the same time, the original car is a Mercedes-Benz.
And I thought it was
It's
Ford.
not a Ford. Ford is the one who created the assembly line and the 8-hour workday, 40-hour work week. He's the one that streamlined the process of manufacturing.
Oh yeah, he invented the Jew flattening machine.
What the fuck, man? You can't just drop that and
that
not
was
explain.
Volkswagen. That was Volkswagen that did that.
This is like a South Park skit.
But
Or a Family Guy.
oh, go, Scott, sit down. Get in
So,
there.
you know what?
Sit back down. What do you
Reverse,
mean by
reverse,
the Jew
crisscross.
flattening
The,
machine?
no, the original car is a Mercedes-Benz, which did not originate in America.
Yeah, but
You ever
the
seen pictures of that Mercedes-Benz?
Yeah, it literally looks like a fucking
the Model T
Carriage.
was the first automobile,
with a tiny little change.
or was it the first commercial automobile?
These are things I do not know.
Yeah, exactly. Me neither.
The very
We live in America.
Was the Model T the first automobile or the first commercial available automobile?
not even.
It was.
I'll have to
though.
go back and research. No, it was the first.
Commercially available automobile.
It was the first.
Assembly line.
It was the first, like manufacturer, like big manufacturer car that was available at a good price to people. Because when Mercedes-Benz invented the car, it was just a little thing. But it's, if you want to go by like as far as like quantity and actual like overall production, yeah, because the Model T, they made, I think it was like 15 million, something like that, Model Ts over its span of its life. So
But
yeah,
they
the
weren't
first mass produced.
But they weren't the first one to use interchangeable parts.
That means commercially available.
First mass produced.
That means commercially available.
But like you could buy.
What do you got,
beforehand.
Mark?
The world's first production car with some 1,200 units being built was the Benz Velo of 1894.
1894.
Ah.
Mercedes-Benz.
Ooh,
I was very much
nice.
so kind of on his side and when we were talking commercially viable.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But 1,200 units
And
for a
that's not
population, though, is still really low. So it could be argumented by economists.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
He's right.
Thank
Fuck
you,
you,
Mark.
Ed. Fuck
Thank
you, Ed.
Mark.
I said not you, Ed.
Oh, he's right.
Fuck you, Ed.
1,200 units or 12,000?
No. 1,200.
1,200.
Because
That's
they were-
1,200 units were sold.
Yep.
This has become a math show.
First commercially producible car.
3.14159265335 All right, you're off the hot seat.
All right, go ahead.
This is also another Benz car. Benz motor car.
How's your day going, Scotty?
No, it's all right. You know, had a chill day and stuff, and you had a hectic day. And
Yeah, the
must
Velo.
have sucked, huh?
1894, man.
Looking for all that stupid equipment. Thanks for trying, dude. I gave you a heads up, man. You
Yeah, I
were
went
busting
to
your
5
ass.
stores.
You were busting your ass to try to make everything sound better, and you know everything got off to a rough start. So I want to say
You
something.
need directional lights.
Thanks for hanging in there. We're getting there.
We got headsets.
Yeah, we're
But
taking
we
baby
don't have the
steps.
plug.
Yeah, it just and I have it, but it's just it was just it's all good.
I don't know what they can hear, what they can't. They
Right.
might be hearing you, they might be not.
Right.
They might be hearing. It sounded like echo.
It's already a diarrhea show anay, so it doesn't matter.
Diarrhea. That's worse than a shit show.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like we should just change our name to Shit Show.
Shit show podcasting.
Well, I changed the name.
Monday nights.
I changed the name to John Wilkes Jogging because we're doing like this January challenge, and you can only change it every 60 days. So I have to wait to change it back now.
Let me change it.
Oh, jeez.
You're not going to like it, though. It's going to be
Colder than hammer, man.
Butt surfers.
Nobody wants it.
No, it's going to be like Shaved Anus Podcast or some shit like that.
The Shaved Anus Podcast. Name change coming soon. As soon as our 60-day cool-down period ends, which is sometime in February probably, or maybe March. So how's the show?
Yeah, it's fun. I'm gonna show you all these pictures. I want you to come up because it gets boring at times, and we're kind of stuck in a late-minute corner and everything. So what I do to pass the time until I get real people to deal with is I take pictures of all the weirdos coming through.
Are you allowed to say what show you're working?
Oh, yeah, the IX Center. Yeah, it's just at the IX Center. The Great Home and Garden Show. And it's a blast. It's a 10-day event and everything.
10 days, wow.
Yeah, so, it's like, I get full access, backstage passes, behind the scenes. So I'm trying to get, like, a little bit of podcasting action just so we can look at and critique some silly stuff and goofy people.
Oh, yeah.
You in for it?
Real quick, I got to answer Mr. Scott Bruner's question, asking about the BMW logo. The BMW logo replicates an airplane propeller because BMW originally, before the cars, was manufacturing airplanes.
Oh.
Boom!
Another fun factoid here.
I'm only going because that's what Scott coming in.
Mitsubishi.
Not you, Scott, my friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
other
SJB. Mitsubishi. Everybody likes the Mitsubishi cars, but you know how they originally got their start? Making airplanes for the Japanese, the kamikaze bombers.
Ah,
Every time you drive a Mitsubishi, know that you're supporting kamikaze bombers.
Yeah. Another strange fact is like the first right on red stop sign was over here at Erie Street.
The stoplight.
The stoplight.
Yeah,
stoplight.
Cleveland, Ohio had
Right
Cleveland, Ohio had the very first stoplight in the world.
Right over at the corner. It's like like a block from here. It was at the courthouse.
Really?
That's why they had that stupid little thing there.
Euclid Avenue or something.
That's Euclid Avenue.
Yeah.
In Erie Street.
Yeah.
They're bizarre dumbasses. And
Hey, we
another
did something.
strange fact is I think that the first person with the automobile who ran over somebody and plunked them all drunk was in Ohio.
All right, I guess we're gonna have to start up a segment called Strange Facts. I have another one.
Okay.
There was a time when there was only 2 automobiles on the road. I think this is another Ohio one. There's only 2 automobiles on the road, and they crashed into each other.
I did not Google it, Scott. I've watched plenty of documentaries, and I'm a car guy, so I know these things. He's calling me out.
Nice. Car guys, more company.
Yeah, car guys.
So I'm sorry the interview didn't go so well like for you tonight. And,
You don't think this went well?
No, I did. I did, but we want to ask you more questions. But we're all going to do.
I got to
we
talk about
decided we're going to do
economics.
part 2.
We did?
Yeah, didn't you say like with guest interviewers?
Oh yeah, we're doing guest
All
interviews.
right.
Yeah, we're probably gonna take a little bit of a break. Cool. We're gonna do a couple of regular ass shows, and then we're gonna have some sibling and or relatives come on and hopefully grill us about our childhoods.
Right, some more.
Hey, you remember that time when you
My
pissed
sister
yourself?
for that shit.
What do you think she was gonna ask you about?
Yeah, we need to hear about
Hey, you
more
remember
about
that
the
time
sitting in
that
the car in the back seat.
Ed was trying to ride the horse and he fell off or something funny like that?
No, man, the horse blocked, but I stayed on.
It could be like Trailer Park Boys. I don't know. If you
I don't think she was
watched
there
this.
for that. My mom
You remember?
was
You
there.
remember that time you were getting changed? Motherfucker, I was getting changed. He was pulling his goalie. I was getting changed, motherfucker.
Wow.
Yeah, which I was like yesterday. A weird thing. I was watching reruns of South Park, and then it was the Cartman episode when Kenny got sent to the foster home or whatever, and Cartman became the poorest guy in the city, and he started doing "Yo Mama" jokes. I hit the record button instantly.
Yo mama's so fast she irons her pants in the driveway. Yo mama's so fast she's got a belt. It's the equator.
My mama's so poor.
He's like crying while he's like, my mama's so poor. And then he tells her the joke, and she's like laughing. It's like, it's not funny, Mom. We're poor.
Oh, there's a beer.
It's like the right thing.
Ah,
He's very
swing,
thirsty.
I will be so.
I hate when I have to say those words out loud.
It's what?
Mug in a water. They're not the same thing. I fill it up all the way. I got $36 for it.
Yeah, mugs are for thugs. Yeah.
So actually, I read a little fact, and I don't know if it's true or not about Lion King. Is Disney put the B team animators on Lion King and focused on Pocahontas because they thought Pocahontas was going to be the movie to make it. Don't know if that's true or not. It's interesting, though.
Well, we got an audience. We're supposed to tell them true facts. So why don't you look it up?
What's your favorite word, Nick?
Fuck.
Obfuscate.
What's it mean?
What is it?
Obfuscate.
What's it mean?
Yeah, it means like
It
when
means
you're.
butt sex with Ed.
It means when you're incredulous.
I just like making you feel uncomfortable. That's
Why
what
you
makes
gotta
it,
do
it makes
this,
it so
man?
fun. Okay, sorry, keep going. I had to
Nick,
do it.
what's it mean, please?
It means like when you're incredulous and what's the other one?
What's incredulous mean?
And obstinate. Incredulous and obstinate. Non-believing and like an ass. Like you're an ass who doesn't believe anything I say. You're gonna prevent me from doing something. You're gonna obfuscate.
Oh, I thought you meant like not believing
But you
anything, like a
believe-
nihilist.
No, that's
not
like an
believing-
atheist.
Not believing anything. That's when you're incredulous.
Then I am incredulous.
Well, a nihilist doesn't. Well, no, you're talking like doesn't believe anything
Nihilists
you say.
don't believe
Yeah.
anything is worth doing.
Yeah.
That is a nihilist. But an atheist, as opposed to
An
nihilist...
atheist just doesn't believe in God.
Yes, exactly. But they still believe there's a purpose for your effort. Okay? Like what you do still matters to people around you and the rest of the community, but that doesn't mean you still believe in a God and the wholesome nature that goes with that.
So what
or
was your
supposedly
word?
goes with that.
Obfuscate. Prevent you from doing the things you want to do. Not believing anything you're saying. You're obtuse.
Like an obtuse triangle.
So you're really wide open.
It's an obtuse angle.
Your legs spread farther than others.
Legs? What?
Like so if a girl splits her legs, like, damn, girl, that's an obtuse triangle right there.
Well, it'd probably be acute unless she puts them like way back this way.
If she's a gymnast.
I don't know. I'm kind of like more of an equilateral triangle kind of person.
Wow,
so-
you like all the same shape. That's what you
No,
said.
the best kind of triangle is scaling.
God,
What?
I forgot.
I don't know
I
either.
forgot what all these even mean.
Oh yeah, in 7th grade, I had a teacher who was like, well, let me just do a sidebar. So I had a teacher. She was kind of like big and nasty, but she had to teach
I'm
us.
sorry.
She had to teach us sex ed, and she said that she gets sex drives, and we're like, oh God, you're in a wheelchair. You get a sex drive? Gross. But I still remember her telling us a scaling triangle. It's like you're scaling over rocks. Every rock is different. A scaling triangle, every leg is different.
Oh, so it's like a theoretical triangle.
Every leg is a different length.
But is that like every side is a different length?
Yeah,
But then there's still only 3 sides, right?
yeah.
But then it can be an acute and obtuse
Those
at
are
the
angles.
same time.
Those are
Yes,
angles.
Stand back
yes,
over
but
here real quick.
the shape you're describing would be both.
Pull your glasses off.
Well, it
Wave
would
your hair.
have
A lot of
both.
things you got a haircut. No, he did not. Sorry. Keep going.
Dude,
What
you
if Scott
look
got
like
a haircut?
you look like that character from the Addams Family.
Wednesday.
Cousin It.
Cousin
Yeah,
It.
Cousin It.
They just told me to keep my hair long just in case, because they want to be able to style it if they need me for something. That's all it really is. So I just keep it going because I can. That's
All right, we
And
need
you're a
you.
fucking rock star.
right.
All right, so that just means we need to make a bet where one of us shaves our head.
I did that already. Like
It's got to be between now.
I already did
Scotty
that. Like a few
and
months-
John.
I did that a few months ago, though.
I
yeah,
know,
that's right,
but
you're
that
so
means
cold.
you can do it again. I don't want to be that
Well, then
cold.
make 'em shave
I'd be
something
so
else.
cold.
Well, I need a reason to shave that.
We got to weigh in next week, don't we?
All right, I'll meet a girl and tell her I know Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh yeah, we're gonna weigh in the
He's
day.
gotten really fat lately. He's living in Northeast
We got to weigh
Ohio,
in
but
next week.
We're gonna weigh in the day before a winging contest.
Yeah, that would be the perfect time to weigh in.
Brilliant idea.
That would be the perfect time to weigh in.
Damn, I forgot to bring a shake
Yeah,
weight
we're
again.
supposed to be gaining weight. Well, you want to postpone it to the following week? I
Well,
don't know.
no, because I feel like some of us, or maybe all of us, are gonna eat wings. So we might as well do it next week.
Oh,
yeah, Monday.
So yeah, speaking of, it's official now.
It'll be good
February
for us.
13th, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Frank and Tony's
Pasta.
wing eating contest.
Dude, China buffet, man. That's where I'm
Guys,
going.
you gotta cut down on the crosstalk. You can't hear what he's
Sorry.
saying.
Hang on. February 13th, next Tuesday, a week from tomorrow, Frank and Tony's wing eating contest. They need a minimum of 24 people. $15 buy-in. There's a speed competition and a hot competition.
That's right.
I have to ask again, Mia, what the details, but
There's a cash prize.
there's cash, or you can win a TV.
Ooh,
It's
let's
on
see.
Valentine's Day.
The day before Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay.
Valentine's Day is this beautiful human being right here. His birthday.
It's my birthday.
I'm so sorry, Nick.
Don't tell anybody. I took my birthday off Facebook so people would stop saying happy birthday every year and then not talking to me the rest of the year.
Oh, dude, my birthday is not on Facebook, but I made
That's really depressing.
I made the mistake of Ron Julo putting his birthday on there. It's like January 1st. So like every year people are like, say happy birthday. I'm like, dude, no.
Whenever I make a fake character, the birthday is always January 1st, 1901.
February 31st.
Oh, they won't let me do that. Although it is a leap year.
Oh, there a guy that he decided he was going to sign up for the Starbucks gives free drinks on your birthday. So this guy signed up for 365 different birthdays.
So then you'd have to go to Starbucks, and that's the worst.
Not that bad.
This Scott Brunner, I will give you the details on it. It's like I said, February 13th, next Tuesday. If anyone's going to win the heat competition, it's him.
What's the other contest?
Speed.
Speed.
Fuck, I might answer
So
that.
what's like the speed criteria? Just like how many?
How
you
much
have to eat?
percentage
know.
of the wings do
10
I have
minutes,
to eat
I
to
don't
not
know.
be disqualified?
Any
They
percent
weigh
if you
it.
want.
They'll weigh it, right?
It's
So-
weight.
Yeah. So how many minutes is
Like they
the
weigh the
speed
wings
competition?
before?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if they finalized this, but they said it's 2-minute rounds, and they give you 2 pounds of wings when they start with the bones in. You eat as much as you can, as fast as you can, and then they'll weigh it again so you ate the most.
So yeah, okay.
So it's based on weight. But still, eat as fast as you can.
I
like
wanted
the
it.
speed.
Are they going to be piping hot?
Probably.
No, you get to see the
No.
speed competition. You get to pick
They'll
your
let him
flavor.
cool off.
Yeah, they get
no,
to pick your flavor.
are you talking like temperature-wise? Or
Yeah,
like, okay.
temperature, not spice.
I mean, I imagine they'll probably be they'll start the contest to be
You don't
eatable.
want no cold wings.
I don't
Yeah, but
want-
they're not going to be like.
I don't want to have a McDonald's lawsuit on my hands because they're too fucking hot, okay?
You're the only person that would spill a fucking coffee in your lap and sue McDonald's.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Sign a
woman
waiver.
suffered. She needed reconstruction surgery.
She got coffee. When you get coffee, it's hot.
Not that hot.
It's hot.
Not that hot. It was ridiculously
They
hot.
did make it too hot.
They made it literally too hot.
It was 20 degrees hotter than any other standard coffee.
Folks,
And
we're
it
just-
spilled on her lap. She suffered 2nd or 3rd degree burns and had to get reconstructed surgery on her lap.
So anytime,
I'm putting that kindly.
I go to work and I make coffee and I spill it on myself when it's piping hot, I gotta complain and sue people.
No,
Because
you made it. That's different. They
But-
sold it
no,
and
no.
they made
Liability.
the
it.
machine made it. I just poured it.
No, but exactly. You took the risk in using that device. It's different when you're going to a service restaurant.
Is it snowing in here?
We're
'Cause-
just all mad we didn't spill it on ourselves first.
I know.
That's really what it
You know,
is.
Well, you know the reason why the
I would've liked that
$1 million
money, man. I
award
would've
was
liked
given,
that
right?
money.
the $1 million award.
You know the reason why the $1 million award was given for that coffee, right? Guys, cut the crosstalk.
I'm sorry.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah,
We're trying to have them
man.
hear us. They can't hear us when we're all talking at once. Shut the fuck up. The reason why they gave him $1 million is because the lawyers are being assholes. They did it as a punitive damages type of thing.
For that coffee situation?
Yes. The McDonald's lawyers are all being assholes. And they didn't give her $1 million because she deserved it. They gave $1 million to punish the McDonald's lawyers. And then later on, they appealed it, and the amount was greatly reduced just for her surgery to fix her second-degree burns on her cooter.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And it did introduce a bunch of laws, caution laws. You had to put,
Well,
like,
that-
hey, this shit's hot. I mean,
That-
Well,
No, that wasn't it. They had to reduce the temperature of their coffee because they were warned several times. Their coffee's too fucking hot.
Yeah.
It comes out, it was like 200 degrees. Every other restaurant in the goddamn world was like, it's too hot, so they reduced their temperature, waited, or whatever the fuck they did.
They
Well-
were responsible businesses.
So if you look after that lawsuit happened, they started putting caution hot on their coffee
Yeah.
from McDonald's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they also reduced
the
the temperature, which is the biggest thing.
I thought the FDA made a regulation that was specifically designated how hot a beverage can be that you serve to someone because
Yeah.
they knew that within the time you get it, you're going to drink it. So like there is no assumed cool off time for the beverage. You can't serve something that's so hot it causes physical harm. And such, like, you also, like, have you ever eaten a piece of hot pizza and the top of your mouth bubbles?
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. It's not fun.
I think I might have to burp.
We have such a build-up.
So, I have a topic I want to talk about, but I don't know if we should talk about it this week or next week.
Let's do it. You talked about it twice already, so don't leave us in suspense. What do you got? What do you want?
So there's a group out there, and it's like a big group, and it's like called Fapless or something like that. I need to do more research on
Fapless?
it. So basically, they're saying that the benefits of not masturbating are far superior, and there's no benefits to masturbating.
There is.
Okay, so there was, like he said, he's like the one dude who's a big on it, but all the facts they're going by are not scientifically proven.
Right.
I believe it.
So they're saying like the one thing the guy's saying is like, I'm standing out in the cold right now. I wouldn't be able to do this if I masturbated because I'm still functioning and I'm still able to, and it's not bothering me. And it's like, no. Because there are scientific facts.
Is this the type of people that like get in an ice bath?
Do they
No.
do they like Andrew Tate?
I have no idea.
Probably.
No, but the ice bath thing can actually help with some medical benefits, I think. But they're literally saying like, if you don't masturbate, and they want you, if you're gonna like join their thing, they want you just do 90 days without touching yourself. Look.
3 months?
If I did
3 months?
If I did 90 days without touching myself, someone's fucking dying. Because I ain't getting anywhere else.
2.5 months?
Yeah. So, but it's a thing going around right now, and they're trying to spread all this false information saying if you don't touch yourself, the benefits are huge, and it's like they're making it like these extreme benefits.
Is this like the Jesus people?
It's the same kind of concept.
These are
Probably
people that ain't
sponsored.
getting laid.
Which that's the theory people are saying. It's like these are just a bunch of fucking losers that are just trying to like spread false information and are just not getting anything.
Back in the porn days, they'd be like, just wait a couple days so you can give a bigger splash, 90
Well,
days.
even then, they say like it helped, like actually fucking rubbing one out helps with like preventing prostate cancer, and it keeps you like cleaned out. Like there's studies, there's studies that say that
American Medical
Prevent
Society.
prostate cancer.
but these
Okay.
these people are trying to say, don't touch yourself because it's not right, and there's so many benefits, and it'll make you like you'll have so much that you can do if you just don't touch yourself. And it's like no.
And you also have to have a diet consisting only of liver.
No, you got to buy the book and sign up for the program.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing.
Oh, yeah,
I
pay
wanted to
money.
do a little more research on it, but I wanted to think like, what do you guys think about shit like that? It's just a fucking wacko group.
Yeah.
A wacko group.
These are people that ain't getting laid. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I think the
It's already
internet was
scammed.
supposed to make us smarter, but it really didn't.
No.
People with their dumb shit just push their shit out to the internet, and they got an audience, and it's like,
I
you're
would
talking
li-
about dumb shit.
I would like to say that if we didn't repeal the fair doctrine or the fairness doctrine, that this wouldn't be a problem, because then you would have to have people fact checking everything, where they were like, no, we don't. That's not free speech. You don't have to say the truth anymore. So anybody can say anything now.
Because technically it's free speech. You say whatever. But then even then they crack down on it because we had the one episode where we were taken off for false. No, but it was false information we were taken off of. But we weren't giving information. No. We were giving opinions.
Yeah, we were talking about conspiracy theories that we all thought were really interesting to us. And we think that's why we were canceled for it. Because there was nothing that we said in those segments of time relating to COVID that would have been true. We were just, validated.
You gotta call it the ick.
Yeah, the ick. You might get canceled if you call it vid.
We're not talking about it. We're not talking about it.
Please don't cancel us.
Well, yeah, because I mean these sensors, they have no nuance. It's literally like a creepy crawly little AI robot that's crawling in your episode. You keyword
Yeah.
done.
Yep, that's all it is.
If anybody could think that you're saying something that might be wrong about it,
It should be like a driving test.
then
You have
they'll redact it.
It should be like a driving test. You have to qualify to be able to
give opinions on the internet.
Well, we had that whole fireside chat about it, but just to reiterate, I feel like it's kind of like 1984, but it's inside the interwebs. Like, you know, they're not coming down and saying, like, we are the PC police and you can't say anything and you have to stay in your house. But, I mean, we're trying to, you know, get a show to be known on the internet, and they're cracking down on us. So it's almost like censorship. You can't say anything. You can't go against, like, the official whatever. Like, even though we weren't even advocating for it, we were just exploring the opinion. And they're just like, keyword, canceled.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
There's only one way to outsmart a dummy.
Be dumber than them?
No, just don't even play on their level.
Well, what's that law? What was it? Never argue with an idiot. They'll drag you down to their level and
They
beat
have
you
more
with stupidity.
experience.
No, they'll beat you with stupidity.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should say this because it's an opinion, but Pauletta said that's why women are so mean and ornery because they don't have orgasms.
Oh, God. I know they do because I've been shopping for a DoorDash and I had to buy marital aid one time.
Do you need a dickin?
Yeah, I had some interesting DoorDashes. I bought the marital aid, and then the one time I was literally sent to go buy some douche.
As a delivery service,
Yes.
you are.
Yes, I had to buy Plan B, I had to buy a douche, I had to buy a marital aid. There was another time I had to buy, like, murder equipment. That was pretty messed up.
Ropes and a rug.
They're like, I need a 500 pack of gloves. I need a 500 pack of rubber bands. I need you to buy a corkscrew, seven bottles of Gatorade, and a big wine bottle.
So,
and delivered to my hotel. I was like, what the fuck?
If I'm carving chicken, though, I'm going to wear gloves. I'm tired of washing all that grease off. It takes too long. I just take the gloves off.
500 gloves in a hotel room? Did you get a good tip?
No. It's how many packs was that?
I feel like I got like a hush money tip.
No.
It was like too big of a tip for normal. I was like, this guy doesn't want me to talk about this. He's paying me to shut up. And whoopsie, I talked about it.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Hey, if my wife answers the door, just say, here you go. Have a good one. Don't open the box, by the
Have
way.
you ever thought about how much money it actually takes compared to a normal person to be a super OCD person? They more than likely spend more money anyways, and they're super appreciative for it.
No, I
That would
haven't.
be my
No, I haven't.
counter argument
Next
as a lawyer. Dude, have you ever seen Monk?
No, I haven't. Next
Have
question.
you ever seen Monk?
Okay. Next question. Nick, are you a monk?
No.
Kind of.
When's the last time you... Never mind.
A Shaolin monk?
Well, I am an ordained minister.
Yes, he is. I mean, I can advertise that if you need someone to marry you, he's an ordained minister.
Father Nick.
I have actually threatened people with marriage. Like if there's a couple that's arguing too much, and I know them, like, you guys got to cut it out or I'll marry you right now. I have the power in Ohio.
The first Booth-in podcast marriage. Ordained minister.
I could marry any one of you guys together if I wanted
You
to.
just have to get a court document, right? And have them sign it. To make it official.
John's getting really close to you right now.
Fuck away from me.
Bartenders if they say yes.
All right, well, all we need is 2 witnesses.
I got a ring. set.
One. He's a witness now, too.
Oh, boy. Rubbing them in. Hey, what's going on?
Get married. He's a minister. We're witnesses.
I became an ordained minister. I've been threatening people with marriage. Like, there's a couple that's arguing. I'd be like, you guys got to cool or I'll marry you right now. And usually it makes them pipe down.
All right, we're at about an hour and 20-something minutes, so what are you feeling?
Well, I feel like my battery's getting low, so we got to do something. Hey, nice catch. Want to go over the schedule?
Yes.
All right, so we got Super Bowl on Sunday.
Yeah. Who's playing again?
Niners and Chiefs.
Okay.
And
The
then
two teams I'm dyslexic for. Okay, let's go.
Are you gonna be doing that on
Dogfight Sports.
Dogfight Sports?
DAWG,
You
Dogfight
want to try to
Sports.
do a pre or a post or a mid or?
Yeah, I was thinking we could probably do a pregame show either in the morning or like the day before or something like that. Because like, you know, there's like, I got to go to a party and then there's like different bars that are doing stuff. So we'd probably do a pregame and maybe a reel or two and then a postgame show. So that's Sunday.
So check out Dogfight Sports.
DAWG.
Oh, Fight Sports.
Fight Sports.
which is Sunday, and then
Then Monday we'll have a show right here on John Wilkes Boofin, a.k.a. John Wilkes Joggin'.
And then we're going to cancel the weigh-in because it's...
We are? I thought we were going to do the weigh-in
If
because
you
then
want
we're...
to, but it's after,
No, that's before...
We're trying to game.
That's before the... That's before
see,
the
he's trying to make
it.
he's trying to make it his benefit. He's like, we need to do the weigh-in after. We're like, no, fuck that. We're doing it
I
Monday.
want you guys to be able to do it.
You understand, if I just have to eat wings fast, I'm going to eat... Okay, here's my rule for eating a lot of chicken wings, okay? And I'll share it with you guys, okay?
chew.
Nope.
Chew and swallow.
No, before you do it, you want at least a 4-hour period beforehand, and you want to eat a lot of salad. And I mean specifically lettuce. You want to expand your stomach as much as you physically possibly can
4 hours.
with
That's too
lettuce.
late.
It allows for a faster digestion, and then by 4 hours away, you'll be so fucking hungry because you took in no calories that you'll consume so much so fast that it won't matter.
We're also trying to get like a teams aspect.
Yes.
That we're still working on. I mean, not so much, but as far as February 13th, that Tuesday,
Tuesday.
Frank
Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday, Frank and Tony's wing eating contest. They need a minimum of 24 people. Help me out because she's trying to recruit people.
Right.
She got 2 today. She got one other guy. She got me. Doesn't have to be 24. It could be more than 24. So that's
Oh, really?
February 3rd. Yeah, good. That's
How many
February.
are they
So
at?
we don't need teams.
They
at
need a
24.
minimum. They need a minimum.
What are we at?
They just announced it.
Don't know. Yeah,
We
just
don't
got,
need teams at 24. We just need 24 participants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just she just announced it today. So far, I joined. Another guy joined. So we need 24 more. February 17th. That's
22.
Saturday. February 17th. That's Saturday.
Oh yeah, birthday party.
Jsonda and Philip McCrevis's birthday party again.
We need
Frank
20
and
people.
against Frank and Tony's.
The joint extravaganza.
Yep.
There will be no joints.
Only 20 people, not
I meant-
24 for the birthday.
Joint.
That's at 8:00.
I might have a joint.
That's at 8:00. So we'll have that.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know. I mean, football season's over after that. So then the show
By
Monday.
ear,
Well, yeah, like,
the
okay,
show
so we're doing-
Monday with the weigh-ins.
We're doing a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday this upcoming week.
Next week.
Next
Yeah,
week.
Next
Yep,
week.
Sunday,
Yes.
Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, and then Saturday for the birthday.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Saturday.
Yes.
The
Jesus
following
Christ, they're gonna get sick
Saturday,
of
and then
us.
the following Monday.
Oh man, there's so much going on.
Yeah.
No reason to miss it.
It's only going to get better. We promise.
And we'll actually have our fucking headsets working by then.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That's
hopefully.
the goal. That's the goal.
As soon as that goddamn cord comes in tomorrow, we can test it.
Yes. That's the goal. Other than that,
Swole is the goal, size of the prize.
it's Gates o'clock, motherfucker. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Well, I got to piss. Let's end the show.
Okay.
Alright.
Last word. Jsonda, you're first.
Drop stunners, not drugs.
What do we call you again? Ed Hot Dog Butter Butters. Last word. What do you got?
What was it? I'll live with a prayer as an atheist. I know it's kind of hypocritical of me. Not one of those. May God grant me in senility the ability to remember the people I don't like, remember or be able to recognize, or no, sorry, the ability to run into the people I do, and the ability to see the people, or to be able to see and tell the difference. I'm fucking this up so bad right
You want to
now.
restart?
Yeah.
All right, ready? Cut, restart, go.
Drugs are pretty cool.
May God grant me the senility to forget the people I don't like, remember the people I join the company of, and the ability to distinguish the difference.
There you go. Scotty Too Hottie, what do you got?
God bless everybody. Thank you for watching. See you then.
Wow, that was like very lame. Try again. Go again. Speak into the mic and say
I'm sorry,
something.
I gotta say something. Oh yeah. Got nothing to say.
Rock on and rock out.
That's it. Rock out with your cock out.
Yeah, jam out with your clam out.
Hang out with your wang out.
All right, Johnny, you can hit the button after I say this?
Yep.
Let me just remember it. It's going to take me a minute.
Honest.
Honestly, if you could tell no lie, but old John Wilkes, he was a spy. Goodbye.